whole lives we're climbing the stairwell. You're just doing one step after another. You go from middle school to high school, pick the right college, pick the right major, make sure you show up on time, get the right grades, maybe go to grad school. We keep climbing those stairs, right? Because up there somewhere is success. Up there somewhere is the answer. Up there somewhere is going to be your spouse and your job and your dream and your life. And when I got to the top, this is what I envisioned. I was going to be at Google, working at the cool job. It's so cool it doesn't even feel like work, right? We're just like playing foosball all day and coming up with cool ideas and laughing all the time about nothing because we're just so excited to work there. That's kind of what I envisioned my life to be like after college. But instead, I climbed all those steps, I opened the door, and this is what I felt like I saw. I felt like somehow they had tricked me, and I had somehow ended up back into like the basement. And I started going through all the halls, and the doors were locked, and it was dimly lit, and there was like one guy at the end with like the lone light bulb over his head, and he's just kind of laughing at me, and I'm like, why are you laughing at me? I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. And he just keeps laughing. He doesn't even give you any answers, one of those freaky old guys. It just felt like nothing like I expected. So at that point, I became very passionate about, okay, how do I do this right? How do you leave college and do it well? What are some of the secrets? But we have this disease that's running rampant in our generation. This is huge. I'm not talking OCD as we think about it. I'm talking about obsessive comparison disorder. Remember, the grass is always greener on the other side until you get there and you realize it's because of all the manure. I think, we live such safe lives. We want to get that good grade on the test and all these things, but I really learned the hard way is that the only failure of our 20s would be if we never had any. Because the possibility for greatness and embarrassment both exist in the same space. They have to. You cannot do anything great in this life if you're not willing to be completely embarrassed while you do it. So if you feel right now that you don't have a lot of clarity, if you feel like when you leave this place that you feel lost, it's okay. Because being lost and exploring is a pretty similar thing, right? All explorers had to get lost. They had to all go somewhere and do something where they didn't really know exactly where they were going. The difference is they were willing to get lost on purpose with purpose. So they just weren't wandering around aimlessly. They knew kind of an idea where they were going. They had the plan, they had the maps, they had the guides. But they were okay getting lost on purpose with purpose. And that's when you're going to find that destination. Thank you guys for having me.